Keep that energy going for Aoife Sinclair, everybody.
Hello. Thank you guys for sticking around. Everybody's been so great. I say that as if I'm like gunning for the sportsmanship prize or something. And I was actually last in the first round too, and I'm totally fine with it. It's cool. It's just, I'm starting to feel like that one kid in school whose last name started with a Z, you know? We all felt bad for him, just not enough to like ever let him go first, ever. But my name is Aoife. If you don't know how to spell that, it's actually A-O-I-F-E. Yeah. My parents gave me all the vowels and then threw an F in there to symbolize them fucking me over for the rest of my life. I used to get in so much trouble when I was younger because when people would ask me about my name, I'd tell them my parents were illiterate. And they didn't love that. They didn't. But, you know, I didn't love the time my teacher called me Queefa. So, tough. I'm so excited you're here, though. It's just so nice to see people together again, you know? I have to admit, it's a little weird, though. My brain is still stuck in 2020. And 2020 was weird. Quarantine was wild. Like, I never thought I could develop a superiority complex just from drinking alone and watching Shrek. But I did it. I'd be drunk on my phone, and I'd see people partying online, and I was drinking, so I would call them out on it. And I'd be like, the funny thing is, both of us are killing our livers, but only one of us are saving lives. Not my best look, I'm willing to admit that. The vibe is very different now, though, thank God. Like, I don't know how much more we could have taken. Like, now I just see women posting about how they're vaxxed and waxed. Have you seen that? Vaxxed and waxed. I love it. Personally, it's my new favorite thing. And I read somewhere that waxing appointments went up 119% this year. 119%, that is wild. Quarantine left us so dead inside, we're like, please wax my asshole so I can feel something again. I've actually never had a wax, I'm way too scared. It seems like it hurts. Like, do me a favor. Clap if you've had a wax and it wasn't that bad. Liars, I don't believe you, and I want this whole room to know it. No, I'm sorry, that was mean. You didn't come to get bullied by a ginger in a jumpsuit. I know it, you didn't. I take it back. I'm just jealous. I'm honestly really jealous, because I'm just out here vaxxed and razor burned, and it's gonna have to be good enough. That's all I can do this year. Honestly, that's fine. It fits my brand better anyway. I imagine people who get waxes probably care if they're good at sex. And I don't. I really don't. Like, after the year I just had, I was honestly kind of afraid that maybe I just forgot how to do it entirely. Turns out it's just like riding a bike, yeah. It was fun while it lasted and my vagina hurt after. I grew up Catholic, though, so I'm just trained to feel guilty about all things sexual. Where are my traumatized Catholic kids? Yes, one of us. We got it. I'm not religious anymore, but I'm still always afraid that God is just gonna spite me with a divine pregnancy, you know? Just throw a Messiah in there for funsies. And you couldn't get an abortion, you just couldn't. Like, I imagine if you tried, it'd be like those dolls in horror movies, you know? Like when they try to throw it away and it just pops up right back where it was sitting, like... I'd feel him land back in my uterus and I'd be like, Jesus Christ! And then a little voice from inside me would be like, no, that's my brother! Ah, little Messiah humor always hits hard. If none of that told you, I am single, which is why I got a pandemic puppy. Did anyone else get a pandemic puppy? Oh, nice, yeah. We should learn to think before we make decisions, yeah. No, pandemic puppies are a different breed. Like, I love Ollie. It's just, quarantine is never ending for him. He is too much of an asshole for this world. And when I left him tonight, he was chewing a box of organic tampons, which I don't even know why I have. Like, I'm in Target for tampons, and suddenly I have standards for what goes up there. Yeah. There's a first time for everything, sir. It's true. Ollie is a true puppy, though, so he's always getting into something. Like when we were in quarantine, I heard a buzzing coming from the other room. So I called Ollie in, and he came running with a vibrator in his mouth and his little cheeks going, horrible! But the worst part is, now he thinks my toy is his toy. And so if I try to use it, he wants to sit on my shoulder like some kind of perverted parrot. Who can relate? Those women with waxes are like, not me, bitch, not me. Ollie and I have been through so much together, though. We really have. I live on the 8th floor of my building, which means house training Ollie was a struggle. And one time, he pooped in the hallway. Okay, he's done that a lot of times, but this time, he pooped in the hallway. And I didn't panic. I just took the poop bag, picked it up, all was fine, we're on our way. But then, I see him take the stance again. You know the stance. Are you gonna make me show you the stance? Squat, arch, look away in shame. But I don't have another bag, so I decide I'll just crouch down with him, bag open, catch it as it goes. Gorgeous. Except for the fact that we're in front of somebody's door who decides to leave in that moment and discover a tragic scene. Ollie and I both squatting, looking up at him like, as I hold a bag to my dog's asshole. You know what? Don't let anybody tell you your dreams can't come true. Thank you guys. You've been so great. My name is Aoife Sinclair. Have a good night.